If you are looking at starting to virtually wholesale real estate, join in on our journey as we go from doing 0 deals virtually to doing multiple per month. Now what I'm doing, I'm creating a video series documenting everything, documenting the systems, the processes, picking a virtual marketplace, marketing to distressed owners, how we're choosing what to do, contacting these owners, contracting the deals, dispositioning the deals, and ultimately getting paid at the end of the day. And if you stay till the end of this video, you're gonna have the blueprint in place to add an additional 6 figures in revenue to your real estate investing business. But before I get into it, if you guys could please hit the like and subscribe button down below, it would help tremendously. But first things first, how do you pick a virtual marketplace? For us, it was an easy decision, and the basic thing that we're doing is we are going into the Milwaukee, Wisconsin market. So we are currently a little bit north, we're about an hour and a half north of Milwaukee, and we're in the Oshkosh, Wisconsin area is where we're based out of, but we're gonna go an hour and a half south, and it's just far enough that I don't want to drive there every day to go on appointments, but it's also close enough that if we have to go there to do a deal, we can do it. And we've done actually a handful of deals down in the Milwaukee metro area already. But how did we pick the Milwaukee, Wisconsin area? It comes down to population size. The metro area is multiple millions of people in population size, which means there is a significant amount of houses that we can contact and distressed property owners that we can deal with. The next is average price point affordability. Now we could have went to Madison, Wisconsin, but it's significantly more expensive. The cost per deal is going to be significantly higher. So we decided to go with Milwaukee, which has the opposite effect. And another thing you want to think about when you're building a system and process for a virtual wholesaling business is how difficult will it be to build a buyer's list? Nowadays, there are so many tools to assemble a cash buyer's list that it's really not that difficult. But again, you want to take these things into consideration and also take into consideration who will be your boots on the ground in that area. I'm very familiar with the area and I know multiple people down there, so we do have boots on the ground that can go to the properties, they can meet with property owners or sign documents if needed, they can take video, they can take photos for us, so we can then send those out to our cash buyers list and get some deals assigned. So after you determine which marketplace that you are going to personally target, next you need to find the marketing method that you can do consistently, that you have a budget for, and that you can pull deals from. That marketing method for us is going to be online advertising. I have perfected in our personal business the Google ads, the SEO, the Facebook ads, the Bing ads, and that's what we're going to duplicate in the Milwaukee metro area. And I'm going to show you guys in future videos to come how we are going to exactly do that, so you can possibly model it and copy it and do it in your own area. So the one thing with marketing in a virtual area is you need to set aside a monthly budget for this added marketplace. And the reason to have a set aside budget is so you can stay consistent with your marketing efforts. It normally takes 60 to 90 days to ramp up any sort of marketing or advertising that you are doing for wholesale properties or discounted real estate. And in addition to setting aside a monthly marketing spend, you also want to take into consideration, if you're currently doing business in your local area, what marketing method or what marketing system can you implement that can literally be bolted onto your current marketing efforts? For us, I'm already running Google ads, I'm already running Facebook ads, I'm already doing SEO work. In addition to that, we can just do more of it or spend more money on it, target the Milwaukee metro area, and add that to our business. It's a very simple, possibly like hour, 2 hour dilemma of what we're going to have to do, and we will be up and running in the Milwaukee area. And that's why, again, we have decided to go that route. Okay, so now we have chosen the marketplace we're going in, we've chosen the marketing method, whether it's online, cold calling, direct mail, whatever works best for you. Now we are going to discuss evaluating deals in that area. How are you going to comp deals? How are you going to know if it's a good deal, a bad deal, an amazing 6-figure deal, or a lose your butt sort of deal? And the easiest way to do this is knowing how to run comps. So whether you have a realtor friend there or someone you know who can be your boots on the ground realtor in that marketplace, I would highly recommend going that route. If you don't have MLS access or you don't have a realtor, I would personally use the big 3 data providers, which is going to be Redfin, Zillow, Realtor.com. I would average the comps on all 3 of those. Then you can get a basic idea on what the property might be worth and use that as your ARV or after repair value. And the one thing I've learned about doing deals in Milwaukee in the past is the neighborhoods are very street specific. So we need to be careful, and you need to be careful, especially if you're in a similar marketplace, that the house on 45th Street is going to be worth $50,000 less than the house on 48th Street. It's just something to be aware of, something to keep top of mind, because if that's the case, you don't want to get in a sticky situation where you're under contract on a deal that you can't perform on, or that you're not going to close on, or that you would lose money on. That is the last thing that we want. So now that we've decided to not lose any money, let's talk about how we're going to contract and close these deals. First off, we already have a title company in place that we are going to send all of our transactions to. I have reached out to a rep from the title company that we've worked with in the past, a closing agent, and she is on board. She knows exactly what we're trying to do. They've done wholesale deals in the past. They've worked with a lot of other investors. They've worked with us, and we're going to just continue to use them to send all of our properties through and make that process as simple as we can. Now that we have the title company in place, we also need boots on the ground in the area to contract these properties or take photos for us or hold open house events. So what are we going to do there? Our plan is to become partners and become acquaintances with a local real estate agent who can help us out. This is what we found to work out the best. And what we're going to do is pay them per appointment that they go on for us, because their time is valuable. Now you might be thinking, Carter, why would a realtor only do that when they normally earn commission? Well, on the backside of that is we always, if we close on the property, we're going to need someone to list the property. And for all the properties that we don't close on or that we don't perform on or whatever the case may be, we need someone to list those properties. So that is the benefit to the realtor. And chances are you might be able to find an agent to do this for you for free. If you just tell them, and if you actually give them listings, referrals, whatever it might be at the end of the day. So now that I've laid out our business plan, or what we're planning on doing in our virtual wholesaling business, you can model this same exact process. You can watch these videos, you can interact, you can comment down below, like and subscribe to the video, and you can follow along as we do this in our business, as you can do it in your business. So I look forward to taking you on this journey. But if you have questions on our systems or our processes, like I said, comment down below. I wish you the ultimate success, and I will see you in the next video.